again, thank you to all of you. You are the ones who help make this happen, and your support is invaluable. One of the things that I wanted to do here is really kind of bring out the importance of the cooperation with landowners here. That was the real big connection that I had with, and our family had with Bob, was our property where falcons had historically nested. Bob approached our family to put a nest box up on the bluff there. So the people who conserve property and who manage property, and in this case, we've got Willard Holthaus here. Willard, you want to come take a seat? We'll just make sure that we can fit you in the video here. So welcome, Willard Holthaus.
Good morning.
So Willard is the owner here, he and his wife, of the garage here that we call Command Central. And so how long has it been now that you've been involved with the Decorah Eagles here? And I guess it would have been Neil and Bob way back when they started the research for American Eagle, right?
Yeah, I think that's been right around 10 years ago that everything
That just seems like a long time.
Yeah, it is.
So has that kind of changed your life, bringing the Eagles in and all the fame and notoriety?
Oh, a little bit, but it hasn't changed their life that much because everybody's been real cooperative and
Okay.
being conscientious about everything. So
Yeah. So you pretty much get to watch the Eagles up close and personal with your own two eyes, right?
we do. Some people ask me if I watch the Eagles. I say I watch the people watch the Eagles. So,
There you go. So I guess you worked with Bob then. Bob approached you about kind of sharing your property here, the garage here.
Right.
So we've got Willard's, basically his workshop, his man cave or whatever you call that, where all the projects get done right here. And then we've got Command Central, which is not too elaborate here, but it does the trick, right?
it's nothing fancy, that's for sure.
Right. So the cables come in from, I'm going to point in the direction here, but the original nest tree N1. I think you were telling me before, how many different sites are you aware of that the Decorah Eagles here have nested in this area?
Yeah, they started over here on the hill over here. And they were over there a few years, and then that nest blew down. That's when they come down in the valley here.
Okay.
Over here.
Okay. And then we learned from nature that eagles and animals in general, they just kind of go their own way and do their own thing, right?
Right.
So we're just tracking observers of that. So what was that, about 3 years ago now, when they decided to pick up and build a new nest over across the highway here?
Yeah, I remember Bob was all excited about putting new cameras up here, and got it all done. And about a week later, looked over there, and the eagles are building a new nest over there.
Right, and that's not something that you can just go slap cameras up there. There's a certain time window where we're allowed by law to do activity with bird cams and nest cams, and we have to make sure that we're not impinging on their life cycle and their territory, basically. So that's a big thing here about Decorah Eagles.
So it took some underground cables and stuff to get over here from that.
Right, so trenching across your property and lawn, and then boring underneath the highway, and then across the bridge, right, and then through the woods over to that point. So,
right.
Well, some very interesting history there with just tracking and following this pair of eagles. So did you ever come down here and get to man the controls and
I did.
do that with Bob?
I did, yeah. It was
Okay.
interesting.
That's fun, isn't it? I've been getting to do a lot of that lately.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, real nice, a lot of nice people, friendly people, knowledgeable people, and learned a lot. It's been a good experience. It is.
Yeah. So again, just you know, that's the last part about the whole experience of bringing these wonderful birds, in this case Decorah eagles, falcons, and other raptors out to people who view through Ustream or whatever other media that you're watching us from. We thank you for your support. We thank you for your just wanting to see this amazing story of these eagles and all the other birds that we are broadcasting here, and really continuing on kind of the bird cam pioneer that Bob was and moving things forward. Very exciting this year with the new HD cameras and the HD equipment.
I thank everyone for being so conscientious about the property lines and abiding by those.
That's right. That's right. We certainly can take appointments, right? But it's nice to have advance notice, right? And should mention too that here at the fish hatchery, for those of you who haven't been here, there's a lot of accommodations that have been made over the years. Really neat how the Decorah Eagles have kind of brought Decorah onto the map here, and a great relationship between the fish hatchery here and the group that manages that.
We also have a new bike trail around the city of Decorah that you can ride your bike out and see the eagles.
Right, right.
Pretty
So,
exciting too.
so lots to come here. Again, we'll bring Neil and Laura on shortly. Thanks again. I'm going to tune back to the Decorah Eagles here, and we'll be back on with them shortly. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Willard.
You bet.